So you've decided to start a blog. Congratulations! You'll join millions of people who start blogs to inform and entertain audiences, promote their products or brands, and even earn a steady income. If you're asking what's next, you're not alone. For many people, the only barrier to being a blogger is actually setting up the blog. Even if you're a novice at creating blogs and websites, don't worry. We've created the ultimate step-by-step guide for starting a blog in 2020 to help you get your blog idea out of your head and onto the internet. 1. Identify your blog's niche and domain name. 2. Choose a blogging platform. 3. Choose a web host. 4. Customize your blog. 5. Manage and monetize your blog. Ready to get started? Here's how to create your blog from scratch in 2022. If you're new to blogging, you may be considering hiring someone to set up your blog for you. However, creating your own blog saves you time and money. It's a much cheaper way to get started, and by doing things yourself, your blog will be online faster, and you'll maintain control over its look and feel. Identify your blog's niche and domain name. Before putting in the time and effort to set up your blog, you want to make sure you have a clear understanding of 3 things. Your blog's purpose. Why you are the best person to blog about this topic. Who your audience is. While your blog will evolve over time, having this foundation will guide the initial look and tone of your blog, and help you find and grow your audience. Now is also a good time to think about your blog's title and domain name. GoDaddy allows bulk domain searches so users can find and register up to 500 domain names simultaneously. Do some research into what blogs currently exist that have a similar topic. This will help you understand your competition and possibly give you some ideas for a title and domain. What is your blog's purpose? Having clarity about your intentions for your blog will make it that much easier for you to define the look and feel of your blog, and help you find an audience once it launches. As you define your blog's purpose, it's also worth considering why you are the best person to blog about this topic. Do you have expertise in this area? Is it something about which you are passionate? Do you have a unique perspective on the topic that you want to share? There's no right or wrong answer. This exercise is more about developing the idea behind your blog and giving people a compelling reason to visit it. Your audience is another important component of your blog's niche. Who are you writing this blog for? What kind of readership can you expect, and what will your readers expect from you? The ideal way to grow a successful blog is to strike a balance between creating blog content that makes you feel fulfilled, while keeping readers engaged. Choose a blogging platform. A blogging platform is the content management system, CMS, through which you will publish your blog on the internet. Some platforms, like WordPress or Blogger, are designed specifically for blogging, while others, like Wix and Weebly, have more robust features that can be used for creating whole websites in addition to blogs. While some blogging platforms are more popular than others, your unique needs will guide which platform is the right choice for you. Popular blogging platforms. There are dozens of blogging platforms out there to choose from, and just as many resources to help you compare them. While we encourage you to visit individual blogging platforms to get a feel for them, here is an overview of some of the most popular platforms available. Choose a web host for your blog. After you've selected the blogging platform you want to use, the next step is selecting a web host for your blog. But isn't that what a blogging platform is, you may be asking? Technically, no. A web host is where the information that makes up your blog actually lives within servers. Think of it this way: if your blog is a house, the blogging platform is the architect that designs and builds your house. The web host is the land on which your house exists, and the domain name is the address where people can find your house. Tips for selecting a web host. When it comes to choosing a web host, you have two options: free hosting and self-hosting. Much like with free versus paid blogging platforms, each option has its own advantages and disadvantages. Ideally, you've spent some time thinking about what you want your blog to look like. This may have even been a factor in which platform you chose, if you browse through their templates and themes. Unique purpose and tone of your blog guide the design of your blog, and what custom features you need to add to make it useful and attractive to your audience. Choosing plugins for your blog. Maintenance mode. Jetpack. Akismet. WordFence security. Yoast. Adding widgets to your blog. Widgets are small, self-contained modules that you can use to add content to your site without having to write any code. You can use widgets to add social media links and updates, calendars, menus, lists of popular blog posts, and more. By placing widgets in the sidebar or footer of your blog, you can break up text and make the site more visually interesting, while presenting more useful or interesting content to your visitors. Manage and monetize your blog. Now that you have a blog, you need to learn how to manage it. This is important. A poorly maintained blog can be a magnet for spam and malware. It's also less likely to attract visitors. If you created your blog through WordPress, the site will take care of updates by itself. But you still need to understand how to manage your pages, categories, tags, and media. It's also a good idea to optimize your blog for search, promote a mailing list, and bring in visitors from social media by embedding sharing buttons. That will bring a lot more traffic and help to build your audience.